So our journey with autism really started when Samuel was about 16, 18 months old. We started really noticing that he wasn't hitting some of those developmental milestones that typically developing children usually hit. So we started taking him to the pediatrician and started trying to reach out to see what this might be. The word autism started being kind of thrown around in our world. There are only 3 places in the state of North Carolina that you can get these resources. One was in Raleigh, one was in Winston-Salem, and then one was in the Asheville area. So I quit my teaching job. Samuel and we moved 3 hours away to Winston-Salem. So we did this for about 3.5 years, and we started to see the change in him. We started to see him start to hit some of those developmental milestones. We started to see him make eye contact or to say his first words. So Kyle and I really started thinking about the lack of resources in Eastern North Carolina, and thought about all the families who couldn't pack up and move their family to another city. And that's really where ACEs for Autism was established. We had this vision of an autism center like what Samuel had gone to in Winston-Salem. And we wanted to be able to provide that for our community. And all of those resources, like learning labs that we have, a grocery store, mock-up apartment, a pediatrician's office, we have a dentist office. So those labs are crucial to a lot of the kids that we serve. You think about going to the grocery store, and a lot of times there's a lot of noise. Helping those kids be able to practice these things before they go out into the community, and being able to generalize these things out into the community. It could change a life that eventually in the future that they'll be able to be independent and not have to rely as heavily on their guardians. Here at ACEs for Autism, we want the family to know that they don't have to walk this journey alone. Autism can be a scary word, it can be a scary journey at first, and really rallying around that family and letting them know that they are loved and cared for, and that they don't have to do this alone.
ACEs for Autism, I just got chills, but it means so much to me and my family to have access to what we have here. ACEs for Autism has really given my kiddo his voice that I could not have provided for him or taught him just because I don't have the level of skill to do that. They've also taught me how to be a mom to an autistic child. They've taught me how to navigate this journey, answered any question I've had. They've helped me tremendously get that little boy to say, I love you, Mom, which means the world to me, means the world to his grandparents.
The vision ultimately from the very beginning was to have a state-of-the-art facility, second to none on the Eastern Seaboard. And we didn't know how it was going to happen, but we just, started sharing the message and our vision. And I tell folks all the time, it takes 2 things to happen. First, you've got to have somebody to have the vision, but ultimately you've got to have people to invest in that. The SECU Foundation's gift really allowed us to expand services, serve more families. In this new facility, we're going to be able to serve 200 children and families on a weekly basis once we're at capacity. It's also allowed us to expand programs. We have a child developmental center with licensed teachers. We're going to start an after-school program and a summer camp where kids can come and be safe and be in an environment where they're loved and respected. One of the sayings at ACEs for Autism is the power of one. The ACEs for Autism story started with one child, Samuel Robinson, which had a ripple effect that has impacted hundreds, thousands of families in North Carolina. The same has happened with the SECU Foundation. The $1 that is given has had a ripple effect on organizations like ACEs for Autism to live out their mission. The main thing at ACEs for Autism is the message of hope. Hope that each individual can reach their full God-given potential, wherever that is. Hope that families can go out into the community and enjoy their community just like any other family. And that's our hope at ACEs for Autism.